Yeah. Back in my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me it's the front lines. You never mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me, mine. Keep with a real. Don't want to talk if it ain't about a dip. Made a name for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop till my net worth millions. Going school, I drop down. They try to read when I drive with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, no timeouts. Change up quick, they sign up. Tryna hear my line now. Thinking I'm come find out 1v1, you dust like a wideout. Studio been my hideout. Can't shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. On me, gonna blind out. Get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts. Yeah. Booming this like Metro, groupies on me, that's fine, don't sweat those. Been on, keeping my head strong. My dog ain't talk about Petco. Brand new ones, they retros. Live fast, dying on set, my headstone. Stop been grown. You ain't getting money, been Frank in the friend zone. Got. I ain't never switched up on a family. Be talking to that at me. Gotta watch my wrist, that's classy. I'm a dog to a she nasty. Then I'm God, she me. My mama proud she had me. Can't let nobody surpass me. I move to the back like an athlete. Got a little buzz for these zippers on chance me. Just take a look at my rap sheet. Independent, man, these can't stand me. Won't stop till I got me a Grammy, a crib with a leg and a whip for my granny. I ain't never had me, no plan B. Look at me now, got a problem, get at me.
Yeah. First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing platinum FUBU on the Southwest eating fufu. And the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped that all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broke and barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way up, long ways from the days I these valet stores couldn't pay. Nowadays, all the cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks from Mercedes. I resage Chukwueze, then my babies. Label hit be trying to sway me, pay me. Wrote the game 2020, you can see it plainly. Can't nobody play me, I kill everything innately. At the helm of the mothership of drip, you can see me leaking. Shh, be quiet, a real speaking. Voice of God, every word I just...
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New York Giants. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Ready, set! Trouble, 38! Smash, red!
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. They got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. The Giants had a struggling 3-13 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
7 yards there and a 1st down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there at 22.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Smith, red. Yellow, go.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Hooker from his own end zone. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Hooker, he's going to move him around a little bit here.
Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go street.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This pass down the field for Gibbs. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards. On 1st and 10, Hooker. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now 2nd and 3. Hooker to the air yet again. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal.
On the jump. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing. Hooker. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Giants nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Intercepted by the Lions. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
And the Lions first down.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Buffalo 18, Warriors 70, Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Set, careful, set.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Donald Parham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Hooker wants to change the look.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Giants nothing.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Track 60. Panther 11. Panther 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this one is right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
43 rail. Spike 60. Green Jack. Set, go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Ready?
They'll run with Barkley. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively.
Ready.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Hey, blue. Ready.
A toss out to Barkley. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
6. Mega. 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's caught downfield. It's Waller. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This 1st half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go pick.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Check smash. Hut.
And the screen unsuccessfully dropped him.
Well, what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Drill 52, black ultra, black shot, stripe, rail, yellow, blue, go, set, hut.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it.
Okay,
now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
97.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Blaster, 6. Hut.
Back to throw again. Out to his left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Set, ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Yellow.
In motion, the tight end.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Down at the 11-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series because drives like that, to end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Check. 65 cat. Ready.
Hooker now on 1st down. He's got this to Williams, complete. Room here to run. A big play there for Detroit. 57 yards.
Williams. A 57-yard gain. 1st down, Lions.
Here we go.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Hurt. Come on. Set.
Now Hooker going to change things up a bit.
19 Lions. Street.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
19 tight. Buffalo 18. Check smash.
Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Detroit.
Check the Eagles.
Hooker on 1st down. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Check you. Yellow, go. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Hurry, hurry.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ready,
so now third and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Fly blue. Hey, go steal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ready.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And the Lions will take over. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down to
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
Giants nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Here we go, set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Ready.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10.
Green Jack. Drill green. 6. Mega. Go red. Set.
They'll set up a throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Black Ultra. Clock 10. Black swap.
On third down, it's Pacheco. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Giants nothing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Cade York to kick off.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Viking 18. Hustle.
The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Going back to Gibbs on first down. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here we go.
We're just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Gibbs. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
18 Cardinal.
Hooker, he's going to move him around a little bit here.
Lions. On the ball.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he is going to have a Lions first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Hooker's going to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Detroit.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Four yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
60 Bison. Check smash.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Giants nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes...
And now here is another interception. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Riggs.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now they'll change things up. A give right side for Gibbs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. As ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Go Streets. Go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny. I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Red, cycle. White. Needle blue. Hey, red. Blue striker. Hut.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hurt.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. On the give, here's Gibbs. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Mustang 19.
Looking to throw, Hooker. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
Trap 50, trap 79 Broncos. Cup 19.
Hooker going to try and throw for it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Lions first down, it would appear. Yes, he does by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Off the option, here's Gibbs. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
60 Maverick.
Hooker. It's complete to Williams. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Streets,
St. Brown in motion right. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Hooker wants to change the look. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
2nd and 5. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check it.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Quick throw by Hooker, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Here we go. Start.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout.